Marry me. I'm Raven Moonshadow. I am one of the U.S. counterparts for the Moonshadow Media family, Cauldron FM, Cauldron TV. I have two radio broadcasts, one up and coming and one that has been around for several months now. I am the voice behind Raven's Circle. That's the first broadcast. Like I said, it's been around for several months now. It is a show geared towards pagan children, pagan youth, I should say, around the globe. I keep a very standard basic format, something that helps keep an even flow every time around. We open up with a ritual. It's a very basic ritual, and it's really it's a welcoming ritual. It's also a grounding for the kids, to get them grounded and ready to just sit down and listen and do some exercises and enjoy themselves while they're learning. If you've heard any of my broadcasts, then you know that my kids have come onto the show and they've done the ritual with me. They had a lot of fun. I enjoyed that as well. Sometimes working with kids can be a challenge, but it's very well worthwhile. From the ritual, I may have a seasonal topic, something to talk about, whether it's regarding a Sabbath or Pagan Pride Day, etiquette regarding rituals, that type of thing. Then I move into a topic that is, it covers correspondences, and it's a way for kids to keep a journal, keep track of things, and the meanings of different correspondences, whether we're doing color, whether we're doing directions. It's that type of thing. And that way, if they're keeping a journal, they always have a reference. In addition to that, because they're putting the effort into it, their energy is going into it, and they will get out of it exactly what they've put into it, and then some. I also then cover, one of the topics I'm doing right now is the deity connection. So it's a different god or goddess each month, and it's from a varying pantheon. I just randomly choose one, unless it particularly goes with something else that I'm talking about. And then it's not random selection, it's purposeful selection. So we discuss the god or goddess, the attributes surrounding this particular deity, and then this is an exercise to open their mind and really connect to that god or goddess. So what they're doing is I'm giving them the attributes for them to write down somewhere on paper that they can also keep in that same journal that they're building. And then giving them the opportunity from there to draw that god or goddess as they see them in their mind. So they know there's no right or wrong way to connect and to see this deity. So I'm helping to deepen their connection and really acquaint them and give them a basic acquaintance with the deity that I'm covering for the month. I then move into divination. Right now we're working our way through runes as we speak, slowly but surely. I'm giving them the names, the meanings, and symbology behind runes. And then, of course, explaining how to draw the symbol out, since this is radio. And it can be very fun and very creative in how I'm explaining how to draw the particular runic symbol. There's a lot of music that I play throughout the show, and that's there's a lot of purpose behind that. The music isn't just because we're taking a break from an exercise or we're going to stretch our legs. This is a purposeful, there's a purposeful meaning behind the music that's used. I use music in everything. I use it during the ritual. I use it during breaks. I use it during exercises. And a lot of times, if I can find the music to match, then the music will match as closely as I can to what it is that we're working on. And speaking of that music, the music that they're hearing, it's all pagan artists. It's pagan-driven music. You'll find Celia, Kellyanna, Frenchie and the Punk, Green Man and the Muse, The Green Children, S.J. Tucker. And those are just a few of the artists who have personally given me their permission. You know, I've written to them, I've corresponded with them, and gotten personal permission to use their music for my show. And I'm incredibly, incredibly indebted to them and very appreciative that they've allowed me to use their music. And that brings me to my next show, launching very soon here, The Nest. It's completely different from Raven's Circle. This is a show for pagan adults, and this broadcast, like I said, it's almost a complete polar opposite. Instead of being educational and driven with a specific goal, this is a very newsy, opinionated type show. So I'll be covering various topics across the globe that are specific to the news topics, specific to pagans, as well as we'll be doing book reviews, and I'll be interviewing people worldwide. Right now, I'm very excited. The first interview I have lined up on the show happens to be, it goes hand in hand with the book review that I'm doing, Wicca, What's the Real Deal? Breaking Through the Misconceptions. The authors, Patricia Gardner, Angela Kaufman, and Dana Winters, all came on, and they did a phone interview with me. And so I'm really excited about this first show coming out. This is also going to be a launch crossover to Cauldron TV. So you'll not only be able to catch The Nest on Cauldron FM as it's airing once a month, but you'll also be able to catch it on Cauldron TV as well. It's exciting for me. Very new prospect, completely new ground, and you know, I'm really, really excited to get into this and do this. A bit about me. I am a mom of 6 children, varying ages, and they're all phenomenal souls who have taught me amazing things. We live here on the East Coast of the United States. Live with my husband, like I said, my 6 children, and 1 cat who happens to be my familiar, and of course we have a pet dog. So, live life, love and life, and I hope you'll be tuning in to catch my shows, whether you're catching me on Raven Circle or you're catching me on The Nest, and either broadcast channel, whether it's Cauldron FM or you're seeing me face to face, so to speak, on Cauldron TV. I do want to let you know, if you want to drop me a line, if you have some feedback, if there's anything that that you want to get to me, or if you are a pagan musician, specifically meaning that your music is geared towards the pagan audience, and you want to hear your music played on my show, please email me. Contact me. I'm always looking for new music to play. Like I said, my show, Raven Circle, is completely immersed with music. The Nest is not going to be set up like that. There may be 1 or 2 songs played during the broadcast, but that show is not set up that way. It will have music, it's just not going to be a key feature unless I'm doing an interview with an artist. Like I said, if you want to drop me a line, please feel free to contact me. My email is raven.hps@, hotmail.com. Be more than happy to hear from you. I'm very excited to hear from you. That being said, any feedback can be left, whether you're contacting us directly through Cauldron FM, or you're going on to our Vedal site, Podomatic, or you're even leaving comments on our Podbean site, and even over at our Facebook page, Cauldron FM. Please feel free to drop us a message and let us know how we're doing. We really do appreciate all the feedback we've gotten so far, and we love hearing from each and every one of you. That about does it for me. So I'll be catching you soon on Cauldron FM and Cauldron TV. I am Raven Moonshadow, wishing you love and light, and blessed be.